We begin here at 5 with the growing fallout over yesterday's deadly ICE shooting in Minneapolis. And now we're seeing protests spread well beyond Minnesota.
Demonstrations popping up across the country, in fact, from the Midwest to both coasts, as critics call for accountability over immigration enforcement tactics. Here in the city, protesters marched to One World Trade Center, where DHS Secretary Kristi Noem was inside touting ICE enforcement here in our area.
From New York to Minneapolis, we have team coverage tonight. Let's begin with Doug Williams live in Lower Manhattan with more. Doug?
Jessica and Christine, right now we're in Foley Square, which is still pretty quiet. There are more police officers here as for right now than protesters or demonstrators, but I do want to get photojournalist Bache to show you the view of Duane Street right now, right next to the entrance of 26 Federal Plaza, where you can see the officers that are here preparing for what's to come. There was a 4 p.m. protest that has likely slid to the 5:30 hour where the next protest was scheduled, but these protests scheduled tonight far from being the first ones today. By 9 a.m. Thursday, 2 anti-ICE rallies were taking place in Lower Manhattan's Foley Square, both groups responding to the death of Renee Nicole Good, who was shot and killed by an ICE agent in Minneapolis a day prior.
When Donald Trump said that he could shoot someone in the middle of Fifth Avenue and not lose any votes, he was talking about Renee Good.
Chopper 2 followed protesters as they marched downtown, ending at One World Trade Center, where inside, DHS Secretary Kristi Noem was speaking.
This is an experienced officer who followed his training, and we will continue to let the investigation unfold into the individual and continue to follow the procedures and policies that happen in these use of force cases.
City Public Advocate Jumaane Williams, one of the hundreds who were outside the building in protest as Secretary Noem spoke.
I believe and I'm hoping with the way this city is going, we're going to have law enforcement that's going to be on the side of the people of this city, not on the side of an authoritarian regime.
The crowd at One World Trade dispersed shortly after noon, and now the focus shifts back to Foley Square and ICE headquarters across the street at 26 Federal Plaza.
What happened yesterday was absolutely appalling, and we do not see our elected officials doing enough and getting this figured out, and so the people have to come out and do this.
So again, that scheduled protest set for 5:30. We do expect there to be a much larger crowd here in Foley Square the next time we join you live in the 6 o'clock hour. We were just told, just to give you guys an idea, and Jessica and Christine, you know this, oftentimes press vehicles park in Foley Square when covering something around here or in the nearby courthouses. We were just told all the press vehicles have to be moved out of the square in order for this protest to happen. So again, large police presence as we await the demonstrators and protesters. For now, here in Lower Manhattan, Doug Williams, CBS News, New York.
Sounds like they're preparing for quite a crowd. Doug, thank you.
Tensions do remain high in Minneapolis, where local and state officials are renewing their calls for ICE to leave.
Our team coverage continues tonight with correspondent Usher Qureshi in Minneapolis.
Protests boiled over in Minneapolis, officers scuffling with a growing crowd outside a federal building that's serving as the base of the immigration crackdown.
We are not here to attack. We are not here to provoke. We are here to prevent, and we are here to keep our neighbors safe.
State and local officials are demanding ICE leave the city after an officer shot and killed an SUV driver on Wednesday.
This was an act of domestic terrorism.
Homeland Security Secretary Kristi Noem says the officer was hit by the SUV and treated in the hospital. She says he had followed his training when he fired shots at the 37-year-old mother of 3 who was behind the wheel.
This vehicle was used to hit this officer. It was used as a weapon, and the officer feels as though his life was in jeopardy.
Local officials say that's not what the video shows and accuse federal authorities of spreading propaganda. Adding to the tension here in Minneapolis is that the U.S. Attorney's Office has blocked state authorities from the investigation into that shooting, leaving it to the FBI. Minnesota's governor says that's a mistake and asked ICE to leave.
Let us, the professionals, handle this on Minnesota soil, this investigation. de-escalate this situation by removing yourselves from the situation with these 2,000 agents that were put here.
At the White House press briefing, the Trump administration said that won't be happening. The immigration crackdown will continue in Minnesota.
Let's be honest about the fact that we have way too many illegal aliens in this country. Our ICE officers should be supported in doing their job.
Now, Christina, Jess, we did learn a little bit more about the agent who opened fire Wednesday. He was a member of ICE's Special Response Team. That's a specially trained tactical unit within the agency's enforcement and removal operations.
Usher, the narrative coming from the White House and local officials there couldn't be more opposite. What are the reactions that you're hearing from locals there about these vastly opposite perspectives?
That's really the point of contention, that vast divide between what they're hearing from federal officials and from their local leaders here in Minneapolis. And that is really what's driving a lot of this frustration, a lot of this anger. And people we talk to say that you should look at the video and make your decisions based on what you see there. But the video doesn't show the whole picture. I can just tell you right now from being here this morning, the spatial arrangement of where this shooting happened is very different. It's not as compressed as you might think. It's a very wide boulevard. So there are a lot of questions about how much room there was for people to pass, how much blocking potentially, as Kristi Noem has said, was actually taking place at the time when this shooting took place.
All things to still be determined. Usher Qureshi, thank you so much for that live report.
And do stay with us for the latest on the deadly ICE shooting. We'll have more information on air and online at cbsnewyork.com.